Hello friends, this video sets part 15 is brought to you by ExamFear.com. No more fear from exam. Before watching this video, you should have watched sets part 1 to part 14. Let's take one more problem. There are 200 individuals with skin disorder, 120 exposed to chemical 1, 50 to chemical 2 and 30 to both C1 and C2. So let's first try what the question is telling. It says number of exposed to C1 is equal to 120. Number of exposed to C2 is equal to 50. Number of exposed to C1 and C2 is equal to 30. Now number of C1 or C2, what is the value? Is this 200? No, this is not 200 because it never says that number of people who are exposed to C1 or C2. It just says there are 200 individuals. So this is nothing but, I think, universal set is 200. Number of element in universal is 200. Now we have to find, this is number of people who are exposed to C1 but not C2, C2 but not C1, C1 or C2. So if you see this, what we'll do is we'll create a Venn diagram and then things will be very simple. Let's create a Venn diagram. This is chemical C1, this is chemical C2. This is C1, close this. This is C2. So it says C1 intersection C2 is 30. So first we'll say 30 here. Then it says C2 is 50. So this guy will become 20 because 20 plus 30 is 50. And C1 is 120. So this guy will become 90. This is the Venn diagram. Now the first question is people who are exposed to C1 but not C2. C1 but not C2, that means this area they're talking about, so that is 90. The first, the answer is 90. For second, C2 but not C1, this is whole C2 minus C1 minus C minus this, what you get is this area is 20, so you get this 20 answer. 3, C1 or C2, that means we'll take the big area, whole area, so that becomes 20 plus 30 plus 90, this plus this plus this. So this becomes 90 plus 30, 120 plus 20, 140. So we got the solution, all the solution. You see how easy it is? Once you have Venn diagram created, you can give answers to almost all the questions in a minute. Let me repeat what we have done. So we have found the mathematical representation of the problem and then we have drawn the Venn diagram and then from Venn diagram we have solved the questions. Let's take the last example. A college awarded 38 medals in football, 15 in basketball, 20 in cricket. So from this we see there are three sets: football, basketball and cricket. Of these medals, if these medals went to total 58 men got the ticket. That means number of this union this is equal to 58. And only 3 men got medals in all 3 sports. So in all these 3 sports, only there are 3 men got in all the sports. How many received medals in exactly 2 sports? So let's create a Venn diagram first here. Create a bigger Venn diagram. So there are 3 sets and all are intersecting because there are 3 common elements. So I'll create an intersecting set like this. And it says this is football, this is basketball and this is cricket. I'll say football, this is basket. Now there are 38 in football, so I'll write 38 here just for the convenience, 15 in basketball and 20 in cricket. We should not write, but just for the convenience I'm writing outside it. Now it says 3 men got in all 3, so this guy is 3, correct? And now they want to know how many received exactly in 2 sports. This and this and this, these 3 areas are the people who received exactly in 2 sports. So I'll mention ABC. Correct? So this guy, total is 38. This is A, this is B, this is 3. So how much this will be? This will be 38 minus A minus B minus 3. Similarly, this thing is whole is 15. So this area will be 50 minus A minus C minus 3. And this is whole is 20. So this guy will be 20 minus 3 minus B minus C. Correct? Because when you say 38 minus A minus B minus 3 plus A plus B plus 3, you get 38. Similarly here also, when you say 20 minus 3 minus B minus C plus B plus C plus 3, you get 20. Here also when you say 15 minus A minus C minus 3 plus A plus C plus 3, you get 15. So this is the representation. Now it says total there are 58 men. So let's all add all these boxes. This. So this when you add, it becomes 38 minus A minus B minus 3 plus A plus B plus 3. So when I say this, I counted this area. Now let me count this area. Please note, I am not adding the whole B thing again. I am just adding this thing because this area is already counted. So let me do one thing. Let me put a mark here on the area which we have counted. This area we have counted. Now let me count this area. Plus 15 minus A minus C minus 3. This is this area. Plus C. This is this area. Plus 20 minus 3 minus B minus C. This is this area. So that means we have included all the area. And this total is equal to 58. So let's cut this. A plus A minus A plus B minus B plus C. There should be 1 minus C. So what we get is plus 3 minus 3 also. So what you get is 38 plus 15 minus 3 plus 20 minus 3 minus A plus B plus C is equal to 58. We'll solve this. 38, 68 or A plus B plus C is equal to 38 plus 258. 38 plus 258, we'll cut this. 58, 58. 15 minus 9. 15 minus 6 is equal to 9. So A plus B plus C is equal to 9. That is the answer. There are 6 people who got medals exactly in 2 spoons. Let me reiterate what I have done. I have drawn the Venn diagram, and then from Venn diagram I took all the elements and I added. It becomes 58 because it says there are 58 men who got medals in all these things. And we got the answer. Summary. Set is nothing but a set collection of well-defined objects. There are 2 ways to write a set: set builder form and roster form. We have discussed. In roster form we have comma separated, and in set builder form we have a rule. Set which doesn't contain any element is called empty set or void set. A set which consists of a definite number of elements is called finite set. So it may contain 0 element or n element. A set which contains infinite element is called infinite set. If set contains only 1 element, it is called singleton set. 2 sets are said to be equal if they have exactly same elements, same element count and same number of same elements. If A intersection B is 5, that means there are 2 sets where there is no common element between those 2 sets. They are called disjoint sets. If A is a subset of B, then every element that is part of A is also part of B. We represent this in this form. A is subset of B. Also, power set is collection of all subset of set. It is denoted by PA. For example, a set has element 1, 2. Then subsets of 1, 2 is 1, 5, 1, 2 and 1, 2. So these are subsets of 1, 2. You combine everything all together, this becomes power of A. Universal set. Universal set is all the elements problem under consideration. For example, when you are talking about numbers, it can be a real number, that becomes universal set. When we are talking about throwing a die, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 becomes universal set. When you are talking about throwing a coin, head and tail becomes universal set. Interval which contains closed endpoint is called closed interval, and which does not contain closed endpoint is open interval. For this we have memory type 1, that means open, no endpoints. No endpoints, open, endpoints, closed. Venn diagram we have discussed. Venn diagram is an easy way to represent.
Thank you. Visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online test, get the best quality study material, study from the best tutor and mentors, and much more. Thanks once again.